over your mind. Sometimes your flesh is not the knowledge of what's happened. This is why the spirit of anger can take over you, destroy something. By the time you come to your flesh, but it was your flesh that was used. Am I talking to somebody now?
Yes.
Now, in the spirit, a lot of people hurt us, especially in different years where we live and where we come from. Now, when it comes to where we are born, let me use that side. When a child is born, there are many connections we are inside. Sometimes, because darkness and light is in battle, God wants his people because it was God that made man. The devil wants everyone to go to hell. That is why he causes every man to make mistakes. So there is a war in this world. If you don't know, you start now. The minute you give birth to a child, I'm going in a village. Because the village child is going to go. And when you come, they name it after the land. I'm going to the country. I'm going to go name. I'm going to what? I'm going to I'm going to these are, as far as tradition is concerned, your name does not go outside fullness and humanity. But when Jesus fighting to God to get your child to your church, so God can take control of it. But many people do not understand. When you sacrifice things to God, to one God, it is hard to use that sacrifice again for a sacrifice. That is why Jesus came with deliverance. I understand. So that we can uproot you out through warfare and engage your war into the kingdom of sin to take you away and to liberate you again by you accepting the Lord as Lord and Savior. Now a new spirit comes in, and sometimes it is very hard. Now let me talk. When we are in the flesh, this flesh seeks to sleep. One of his life is how to if you think I'm lying, the only thing that satisfies him is food. Once he eats, next thing is what? Sleep. Good. That's why spirit of laziness kills us every day. Because our flesh never like to suffer, never like to work, never like to be intimidated, never like to be instructed. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Feed this man. After you have given food, he doesn't like to receive a command from anybody. And the problem this flesh has, somebody asked me, what is it?
What is it?
You can't satisfy it. Do everything in this world, you can never satisfy it. Can you tell me the reason why we build this house? Flesh. Why do we put AC?
Flesh.
Huh? Why do we put fan?
Flesh.
Why do we buy car?
Flesh.
Why do we build all those things?
Flesh.
Is it satisfying?
No.
Every day he eats food. Is he painful?
No.
Since he was born from the mother's womb, he has been sleeping. Is he satisfied? Deny him anything, he complains like never the thing has never been happening before. Now, let's talk about your spirit. A spirit is eager. The spirit don't need motor. The spirit don't need AC.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The spiritual transportation is there. I don't understand what I'm saying. That is why this world does not exist, because it's made of hands. But that which is made of the spirit can pierce through. I don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
It takes a spiritual force and power to withstand a spirit.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me teach you things. Let me say you. While we are in bondage, a lot of people live their life. They don't like seeing dream. They don't see dream. Let me use the word dream. Because they don't understand it. They don't like it. Because they believe that dream frightens them when they dream. But they fail to understand that dream is a means of God telling you what is coming on and what is happening and what will be in your world, so that you make a step of prevention, resistance, or to make sure it is not happening. Many are where is sick. So many times you see you're sick, you wake up, that sickness starts. It was a disease from the spiritual land. That's the thing. Sit up, bring your hand down. When a spirit sick from inside and come, So many times, it takes the prayer and grace of God for such sickness to go. Because it's not a sickness in the flesh. You could take tablet, it will not go. And such a sickness is a projection. There must be someone somewhere, just like as you on the earth. All of a sudden you be calling, you hear your name, hey, you respond, you didn't hear anybody. But you hear it very loudly. Only you know that someone called you. Sometimes it's not good to ask because you have been somewhere being invoked. And because the name is your name, only you will hear it. Even when you ask somebody, like I was in a car. I entered the car yesterday for the first time. How many years I entered public transport? I saw a spirit inside the bus I want to enter. I told the driver, I don't want to. They said, how much is it? I said, no, don't go there again. I said, yes. I said, no, why? I said, I'm not the member of the motor. I like it. I said, no, go get them. I said, they are fighting. I'm going to go on. Hello. Say hi. I said, yeah, young boy. Because I want to sit in the front so that I will not be part of this noise. So I said, I enter from that seat. I enjoy like from here to that place. The elderly woman went on there. Hey, wait, I say you want to know woman. Why you going to tell you want to do a driver? And for what? Another woman on about to watch her. Just as I did that. First year, that is the first year that was. As soon as it's not done, you have to have your business. The spirit has said, hot one. But I'm public, many people go in now, but they only immediate the promise. God said, this is assignment, assigned for you to go out today, that your days will start. Who do you fight with last week? I said, not over my car, not over this car. Yeah? I just built it this morning. I said, this is the issue with the person. Because your guy is not happy. And something has been done against you. You see, when your woman said, I said, I'm happy. You know, when you do something, once you do something that is about to happen, most times you hear that voice. I said, you like it on that. Not the voice and what I'm say you can't stop it. They are spirits, not flesh. The woman face say, go to the papa paper. Everything that I come, no lie of word. It is not this lie. You don't know that lie. I have a good okay. Some of the God, I don't have a chair. I never go one from our school. Of my friend, you go, wow! It's been having people who matter. I don't look at 7 o'clock. I'm not about sir. I told you, don't answer. Don't answer. Before I even looked about house, I now one day, about that one day. So find the ITs about them. See, you're going to actually. You're going to want to start what will you? The only one that can help this one. So that is not my duty. Now, this man's spirit and mind is being removed. Now, the flesh profits nothing. This flesh can eat, sleep, try to show. And then you understand what I said. Is when you see people who are not in their spiritual activity down, when you see them in your dream, highly plot. They are not organized. They are never okay. Because when they were alive, they never give their life to any particular thing that transforms their spirit to wicked. when you see those who are negative, especially now or if they don't want, the day they die, he becomes stagnant. Because in the land, that is what he has grown to do. And in the earth, while he was alive, he has a connection to spirit to grow his personality of the spirit. That by the time he dies, he's becoming what he belongs to. Oh. How many of you was here? That is a group of people that came to this church where I was spoken to where your problem came from. I thought that your problem is your family and that. That's where the problem came from. How many people was in the service here? Okay, these are barristers, these are lawyers, these are nurses here in the church. But this life was rendered useless. Just body they move. Well, I don't know. I never. Just nice. No problem. Fresh and blood. That is a profit. Nothing. I hope you are following my picture. Yes. This man died 2019. How many years now? This is 3 years. 4 years. Done. The body is supposed to have decay. The tomb is supposed to have sink sinks. If there is anything to be built there, they're supposed to have built the house. The burial is supposed to be forgotten. But this man hold the entire family down because he was an occult man and offered his families to his spirit and used their futures to become a rich man. Now he's dead. They now use the blood and the future of these children to live. And their children will never do anything because they have become a sacrifice to that spirit. You saw what happened here that day. They said since they have been going to many churches, there have never been solution. So they have even go to Harvard is no solution. You saw the barristers they came. You saw the pastor from the same family all of them came. Now look at me. The knowledge of spirituality enhances your spiritual. That other powers who understand you know. Because you could see them and expose them. I don't know. Now, when I speak to the woman, I say you don't know your husband. But the body says yes. All these things you study is physical. You are good. That will help this man. But they don't have your spirit. Because spiritually you don't know anything. You see, he's judging people, condemning, sending people to death, sending people to prison, sending people many places. But the future is that her life, her destiny grows. So she may feel that power in the flesh, but in the spirit, zero. And by the time I finish giving the flesh, that came the reasons. Because there is something about it. When demons possess you, they possess you to do things that belong to them. But they don't have light to stop your existence. That is one thing because they are not your own. But there is something they will do. When they enter your system, it's either they curse you or they wave it out and turn it upside down. That is what happened to every herbalist. I'm coming, I will tell you something. Our soul is in trouble. We need to fight and deliver this spirit. Now, by the time I finished talking to them, I was also looking to press where who is hosting it here. Does not mean all of them are not the host. But to whom it concerns, it is whom the letter goes to. Now, when I press the thing finish, I come here. Now, I have to press the attribute of that demon in the flesh. I saw the word called anger. And I looked at them. I saw when it was written in another young lady. And I go to the young lady. So, sweetheart, how are you? She said, it's fine. I said, okay. But there are something in you that is spoiling things for you. How many have? What is this one? Yes, sir. She said, but there is not your best firefly. I said, no. There is something in you now, even as I'm talking to you. Not until it comes out, nothing happens. Not until it comes out, even your life will not be. So I said, in the name of come on! spirit, Lord. Ah! Now, who was this one now? And who was the one I was talking to? For what? For what? Hey. You this man, whatever you call yourself, okay, one, apostle. So you know my name. Who asked you to call my name? Who give you the light? Say, I have destroyed them. Who asked you? Because I have seen them. So everything they have done must be confessed. How many of you was in the church?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I was talking to them, was I talking to the spirit? I was talking to the flesh. I don't know if that's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, let me use the word. Let me do something that will connect to what I'm saying. What would I do now to create that something? Okay. Put your hand like this. Hold this one. Hold this one. You go here. No, nobody is strong. Okay. Did you feel anything? Huh? Nobody will promote them. What do you feel? Now the problem I'm asking you, who feels the pain? Is it the flesh? The person you first trigger is your spirit, then before the pain comes with it. Try now. Now the question I'm asking you, who feels the pain? Why did they touch your heart? I don't know, that's what I said now. Yes. You will later do. Now, when you watch our spirit, the entanglement which we have been in, you see, we have been in. We are not in. But allowing us to be completely. Can I touch it?
Yes, sir.
That spirit is connected to a lot of things. When a child is dedicated to any idol own that child. No matter any church you go, you belong to it. Do you know thousands of the people that have been manifested that a demon is claiming it belongs to me? The question is that, who did you dedicate the person to? Now, as the person grew up, there are other entanglements that they dedicate themselves. Maybe they have to do initiation. And there's another initiation. And those who want to enter some place, I say you must do this to belong to this. That's another initiation. The day you will die, you will see that your connection has something to do with your life. When one dies, let me give you knowledge. When a child is born, spirit rejoice. A program is born in the land. When a child is born, the flesh rejoices, but the spirit is born. So look beyond the flesh. You will see that is a demon that is born. If there was a mistake in the root where you come from, example, maybe you people used to marry two wives. Your grandfather married two wives. Your great-grandfather married two wives. And the father that gave birth to you married two wives. That is every 10 days before you finish your marriage. If you're not married to you pregnant one of the Lord before you get married. Because the curse from the bloodline continue. Because it is a village. A demon that can trace you for many years can stay with you. Now, some of us make mistakes. Don't embarrass yourself, don't hold your mistake. There are some of us, there are some demon that is interested in us. Because maybe our beauty, our intelligence, or because of the future we carry. So many of these demons are possession. The very day you are allergic to river and you can't swim. The very day you enter, there are these shocking that and that is how they possess you. Or the very day a man breaks into you as being a woman. Whatever demon in that man is your host. Even as I'm talking to you, it is hard a woman to forget a man that deals with his flesh. The same way on earth, to add any man you take any oath or broad covenant to, there is another condition. So when you watch the life of a man, when he begins to see dream, he will not know actually which spirit is chasing him. But all this power is interested in your life. But the question, what brought them to you? Because it is when you know what brought them, you begin to know how to come out of it. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. If I use it, we can. If God is interested and you are interested, that's your fear can be destroyed. Okay. You see a vision that is a well. You saw the people inside the well. Okay? Now in that vision, we are looking for who will bring these people out. Right?
Yes, sir.
And who will bring them out? It is only God. Are you hearing that?
Yes, sir.
Now, in interpretation, that well is a cage. And a cage means bondage. And what is bondage? Bondage can be lack of freedom, lack of light. Alright? And when fear is born to please you, you see entire generation are wasted. The reason why I say if you will not be anointed, because God has been coming to you many times. Now, when you watch, sorry I want to talk about this. Should I talk? You give me permission. You will not be anointed. I will not call your name. Let me just use my family. I don't know my house. I never been to your house. I never even talked anything. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, in the realm of the spirit, if we all can pray and allow Jesus to come and do what he comes to do, light shines. And the spirit, this one has been praying. Only two persons in the whole family. Why I try to use that is because she's in the connection of what I'm about to say. That does not mean she's a good girl. She's perfect. She's okay. Alright? The problem we have is where we are born to. There are things you can't blame yourself for, but there are things you blame yourself, especially after you have known the truth and refuse to do the right thing. Now, when you watch, you see that the deity in the house, you know about the deity, the child, you don't know about it. But you have been seeing it when you cry and pray. Each time you cry for freedom and do midnight, and it's always attacked. Who is the person you normally say? How does it look like? You don't know the form. What about that elderly woman? Whether he has never shown you his face. But there is one elderly woman you have ever heard that's come with stick. Physical. In your dream, there is a woman here like a chick. You will remember. Here like a bokunisi. Flashback. In that dream, you have just kept them. What you did was you handed over your destiny to them. And you carried it. Sometimes they come in the way you will not know them. Because they know. Our weakness is that we want to save people. Just like devil have been killing people. And Christ came that the victory of death was keeping death. Because they know whoever that is shining light, they kill him. That was how Jesus overcome. Not because they fight with anybody. But he never beat them in their worst, their anger, their lot. He faced it. It was them that fell. Because if Jesus ever begged them, God has begged the creation. Devil was allowed to test him what to eat, what to drink, and the position of this world. If Christ had ever yielded to any command, devil is the commander. But he never, even when the soldier was beating him, they beat hell out of him, but he never begged them to stop. Even when he was being castigated and being stupid before every man, he never answered for himself. Even when it was the time to carry the cross, even when he fell, he took over again. Even when he fell, he took over again. Before a man was about to come and help him to carry the cross. But he faced the Lord because the world is full of darkness. That was the judgment that happened in the place of Pontius Pilate. When they say, will I give you Barnabas or this man? They said Barnabas will crucify this one. So the world choose for themselves. Because what loose on earth is wickedness, brother and sister. Even the land will stand. What rule in it is what? Wickedness. This is why you can be doing good, building a house, somebody will come and bury charm. Before you know it, you are affected by that charm. If the sweat and your suffering and your worry and what you have done is worthy to defy that charm, why would that charm touch you? Because the earth is evil. And you too, one way or another, has participated in that evil. And that's why the evil have access inside you. Example of what I'm trying to say, just like, you see, okay, just here. You see this place now? Did we cultivate anything here?
No.
Eh?
No.
But you see grass growing.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Now let water fall. Let's not wait here. You will see this grass grow very well. Whether land fall, whether land no fall, it keep growing. But go now and plant any good things here that you want him to stand, it will not grow. For that thing to yield, you need to water it. Yeah. You need to take care of it. Yeah. But why is it this one is growing? That is why if we increase every day, for you to manifest anything, you must fight through. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
Just watch here now. You see as they are growing. Call them down. Hey, potato manu. Try getting just put that something very important to you now. Press it on the ground. Brother, if you don't take care of that, will not come out. We all sitting down here have God's given abilities. God has blessed us and endowed us with grace. But the enemy is fighting. Because sometimes I need to open your eye. One, the foundational spirit comes from foundational idol. Idol is a spirit of the ancestors given to each family to represent the ancestral. The ancestral control the whole idol in the village. That's why anything they know but the people who worship ancestral. But every Inzenozo has an idol in their family. A connection to their ancestral. You should understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, every home today is an idol home because of the oath and covenant. Before they brought this thing, there was a term and conditions.
Yes.
That when you bring this at 20 market day, at 4th market day, and people who have done this were so faithful in doing it. Now the question now, no one lives forever. They have died. But the covenant they have laid is facing the children. Now the child is born. He knows nothing about it. He has no knowledge, he has not participated. But he keeps seeing himself being fought by these demons. He's in township. But anytime he closes his eye, he sees himself in the village. Let me give you 2 options and 3 options. No matter where you travel to, as long as you are not with Christ, you will keep seeing yourself with masquerade in your village. The reason is because the devil will do anything to bring you home. No matter whether you are a professor, no matter you are learning, no matter your education, no matter your money, that is what is affecting our Igbo people here. You make money, you become pioneers, you become an entrepreneur, and people know you with your competence. But you see these people travel to white man country, finish and came back. But they have nothing stamped in their heart as a connection strong to God. All they could do is running back to the village to take one title or another. Yeah. Why? That is where they come from. Their education has not opened their obrakata to know that even this spirit can be fought. Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why is it that a man who is learned, who has overcome everything, is being tied down to a common shrine in the village? The well of your ancestors. Who is your ancestors? The monkeys. The apple in the bush. That's why when you come into their house, the highest man is the person who has slaughtered like 3 or 4 cows. Okay? He genuinely by 1980, 1981, 82, 83, 84, 85, in short, to even 1999. But when you come back there by if we are breaking, if we share you, listen, that is what made them who they are. Because some of them are named after liver. I said, boom. That guy, but talk anything about heaven, it will be as though there is a limitation. You have block of them. There are no problem. That's why in those days, Christianity suffered. When you see a man that gives his life to Christ and you come home, they discover you always go and pray and come. That your prayer is destroying things in the house. When you go finish, they will try to forbid you not to go there again. Because you are a different personality and a different entity that has a common light that they destroy the darkness they have. And go and check the power they receive. It's not a power to make a brain. That power can be converted to make a brain. Not a power to make fun. But they have power beyond that. But because demons manipulate us so much that we don't make use of our sense. Do you know we can open a water and see a man in America? No transistor, no luminator, no battery. Whatever that engineer you can see that, why don't you convert that power to make something else? Now the only thing you can say, you will come back with 11. Now let's talk about another thing. You see a family, you destroy them. You see somebody, you put sickness. Go and check our traditional powers are for destruction.
Yes, sir.
If he says lie, that pastor you call pastor, they use the charm. Where is the charm? Who is the Tibia? Can you not come on? That is in the heart of bad. Where did they get the bad? Who did they worship? Idol. I'm coming because we have to fight. You have a big destiny, but something is holding your destiny down. And now you want to be free. You have cried, you have fasted, you have prayed. On your own as a man, you have done what you ought to do as a somebody. But this spirit has not disarmed, has not left you. And it keeps consistent, it takes a greater height of light to shine. And sometimes the condition they have created on us during the laws and principles of the traditional rulers